Guys, quickly before this video starts, I heard a quick rumor that if you do leave a like on this video and subscribe to the channel, within the next game of you playing Fortnite and you're opening one of your chests, you will actually find a legendary item. Now, this legendary item could be anything from a scar to a chug jug to a bolt action sniper rifle. But any time that you guys open the next chest in Fortnite Battle Royale, if you actually do leave a like and subscribe, you will find a legendary item, guys. Now, this is only a rumor. I don't know if this is true, but make sure to try it for yourself, guys. A lot of people on my last video were actually saying that it worked when I said that if you leave a like, you will find a gold scar. A lot of people are like, whoa, I actually did find a gold scar. So I'm just making this theory right now at the beginning of this video to hopefully try and get some of you guys some legendary items. If you don't find a legendary item in your next chest, it's completely fine. Just wait, play a few more games, open some more chests, and I guarantee you guys, you will find a legendary item. But anyway, I'll see you all in a video. Yo, what's up, guys, and welcome back to a brand new Fortnite Battle Royale video. And yes, guys, today we are back with another things you didn't know about a certain type of skin in Fortnite Battle Royale. And today's video, yes, we're taking a look at the all-new Leviathan skin. We'll be taking a look at 6 things that you didn't know about the Leviathan. Now, this list was actually crazy, guys, and I still can't believe some of the things on this list, so be sure to stick around till the end of this list. You will be completely mind-blown, and the next time if you actually use this skin and you do own it, you will be super confused as to what to think about this skin, because before, obviously, you know all these secrets, you just think it's a regular skin, but after you know all of these secrets, you kind of think differently about the skins that you actually use, and you kind of like treat them in that way, of like knowing more stuff about them, I guess you could say. So yeah, without me rambling any more nonsense, let's start with the very first thing that you guys probably did not know about the Leviathan. The first thing we're going to look at is his identity, and his identity actually was very surprising because me and some of my friends, we went into games, as you guys know, what we usually do with skins to find out who their identity is behind their helmets, behind their skin, like head, whatever it is, whatever it's covered up by. We're basically going to be looking inside the Leviathan, right? So we basically looked inside the Leviathan's kind of fish tank helmet kind of thing, and it turns out that this guy actually is just a fish. Like, there is actually no custom skin underneath, there's no Jonesy, there's no female default skin, it's literally just a fish. So this leads me to say that Epic Games do not make every character with a helmet Jonesy now, and apparently now we actually do have skins that don't have a default skin underneath. So yeah, this guy is basically just a fish on a Dark Voyager kind of costume, and yeah, I guess his identity will never be revealed unless we somehow find the name of this fish. So yeah, that's a pretty funny thing that most people didn't know unless you actually looked into this into the game. Moving on to the second thing that you guys probably did not know about, and this is actually the fact that the Leviathan skin is inspired by Minion from Megamind. Now, if you guys actually watched the movie Megamind, it's kind of like a cartoon kind of film, and basically there is actually a fish kind of robot guy in the movie that is friends with the Megamind guy, and he's actually called Minion. So on the screen here you can see a picture of him, and if you actually compare him to the Leviathan, you can see that there are a few similarities, such as the fish tank for the helmet, a floating fish inside the helmet, and then like a massive like costume, like I'm pretty sure it's like a gorilla like robot costume that the one in the movie has. But obviously Epic Games just took inspiration from like the fish head floating, and instead they added the Dark Voyager costume to fit the rest. Personally, I think this is quite a funny one, because obviously if some people have seen Megamind, they'll be like, whoa, this is from Megamind, and like some people won't even have a clue about it. So for those that didn't have a clue about this Megamind guy, you now know, and you now see kind of the resemblance, hopefully. The third thing that you guys didn't know about the Leviathan is actually the fact that the Leviathan is the very first fish skin. Now, what I mean by fish is I mean like actual aquatic creature. Of course, we already do have the skin of Snorkelops. Now, what I'm trying to prove with this point is, yes, he is a fish skin, he's the very first skin. Now, as you guys know, we're coming to the end of Season 3, and Season 4 is approaching in the next couple of weeks. So, to find out the theme, we may get some hints from Epic Games here and there. Maybe it's some type of skins that they drop. Now, what I was thinking is, with this Leviathan skin, Epic Games are trying to hint at us that potentially, for Season 4, the theme of Season 4 could be deep sea or just aquatic creatures related. What leads me to say this is simply because, as you guys know, we have the space theme, we had the nights theme before. There really is a high possibility chance of there actually being like a fish or aquatic theme to Season 4, where basically they would bring out a bunch of like underwater aquatic skins, such as the Leviathan being one of them. But obviously the Leviathan isn't an aquatic like creature that is part of a sea set. It's actually part of the Space Explorer set, meaning it is actually part of the set with like the Voyagers and the Spaceman and stuff, but that still does not defeat the fact that potentially Epic could be hinting that they're going to add sea creatures for next season. Let me know guys in the comments down below what you want the theme of season 4 to be. Personally, I either want it to be either sea, like I just said, like deep sea creatures, or dinosaurs, because I know that Epic Games do love adding dinosaur skins into the game also, and I could really see a good theme of season 4 going to be with dinosaurs, etc. But yeah, either of those ideas would do me just fine. Those two for some reason I really would like to see. Number 4 is actually the fact that the fish swims inside the tank, and you can actually see it like floating around the little fish tank on the actual Leviathan's head. Some people just think there's a fish in there. And guys, there's actually bubbles around it too. Like you can, if you literally go up to someone with this skin and you zoom in really closely into their face, you can actually see that this fish not only is just sitting there, it's not just a replacement for his head, it's actually a living fish. It's just swimming inside of there. It blinks, it literally opens his mouth, it swims around, you can see his fins moving around, and also it like, there's like bubbles in there. So for those people that didn't know about this, obviously some people will know this who have the skin, but for those of you who don't have the skin, you will really not know this. So yeah, that's really cool to see that Epic Games are adding small like little features like that just to simply make the game a lot more interesting. We've really not seen a skin like the Leviathan before, and to see it like actually fully animated inside of like the little tank, I just think it's a really cool feature that a lot of you guys miss. So some people would probably think, nah, I'm not buying the skin, it's a bit too basic, it's just a fish in a tank. But when you actually play with the skin, if you actually like in a gunfight, you like zoom in or you aim in with your assault rifle or whatever gun, you can actually see the fish swimming about, and I think that this is definitely one of the greatest skins. Number 5 of the things that you probably didn't know about the Leviathan. Now this is actually kind of like a bug or a glitch that I actually encountered with some of my friends whilst playing Fortnite Battle Royale. And that is basically when you're in the pre-game lobby, before you even go into a game of Fortnite Battle Royale, you're sitting in the lobby. I basically joined some of my friends and they were like, whoa, Retrex, your skin's helmet is gone all blue. And I'm just like, what do you mean? It's not blue on my screen. So then they basically took a screenshot and they sent me this, guys. And as you can see, it's not actually supposed to look like that, because it actually looks like the helmet or the fish tank itself is literally covered blue, like there's some smoke in there. But this is obviously just a little glitch. It's not actually supposed to be like this, but a lot of people didn't know that this can happen. You can actually like get a little glitch with your Leviathan skin in the lobby, and it makes it look like there's not even a fish in there because it's so blue. It literally looks like an different astronaut skin with like a massive light blue glow inside of his helmet instead of a fish. And yeah, another thing about this glitch is actually it reminded me a lot of the comet in the sky, like the meteorite comet in the sky. And potentially Epic Games added this glitch in secretly, hoping no one would notice, but they're actually hinting that this meteorite is going to be coming down. And yeah, you can actually see it. It's kind of the same color as the comet that we see in the sky, but yeah, who knows? This could potentially be part of some secret that the Leviathan is sneaking up to. Moving on to the last final thing that you guys did not know about the Leviathan. Now this one's actually a small rumor that I have heard going about the community, and basically I've heard that you can actually go to Loot Lake, and sometimes when you look under the water of Loot Lake, you may be able to find and locate the fish inside the Leviathan's fish tank helmet swimming around Loot Lake. Now guys, this is a rumor. I'm not saying that this is 100% confirmed because I do not know this for a fact, but I'm really curious about this theory, because if you guys think about it, Epic Games are really clever into adding something that's like secrets and Easter eggs and stuff, and if you think about it, that would actually make sense, because Loot Lake's the only place on the Fortnite Battle Royale map with water, and maybe sometimes if you go to Loot Lake, you can crouch in the water where you can basically see under the water, and maybe if you look through the water fully, you may be able to find this fish floating around, which is the same fish as the one in the Leviathan's helmet. Now guys, this is kind of creepy. Actually, let's start a little scavenger hunt. So whoever watches this video, I dare you guys to go into the Loot Lake and potentially hope to find this fish. If you do find the fish, tell me in the comments, tell me on Twitter, show me a screenshot, because I would be really excited to know if you guys actually found one. Imagine actually just landing in Loot Lake, going under the water looking for some loot, and out of nowhere you just see this fish swimming around Loot Lake. This is literally the Leviathan's fish just swimming around, little piranha. And yeah, I don't know, that's just super like creepy but super cool at the same time to know that you can potentially find one of these fish. Guys, hopefully you guys did enjoy this top 6 things that you guys didn't know about the Leviathan. The last one really shook me up, but like I said, I don't know if it's real. Tell me what you actually thought about these things about the Leviathan. If you actually know some things about the Leviathan that I missed in this video, please feel free to comment down below. I'm super open to any of your guys' theories also about this skin. Without further ado guys, this has been the 6 things that you didn't know about the Leviathan in Fortnite Battle Royale, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.